recently I've been like, my philosophy with like the law of attraction and stuff like that is I refuse to try and manifest things anymore.
Yeah.
What I personally do is I have a goal and an outcome. So for example, going to Mexico, but I just do the actions that are required for the best outcome possible. Like I'm not trying, like, let's say I want to manifest more money. I'm not saying, right, I need 3 grand. I'm like, no, I'm just going to help people so that I generate money. I'm going to post videos so that I get seen. I'm going to, and like I said to you before we jumped on and we started recording, when I started to move into that energy, I was just like, I don't really want to go to Mexico, man. I'd love to go and meet a few people out there. Obviously yourself's out there. One of my other friends, he was like, do you want to split an apartment and go halves? I was like, I'm cool with that. And then there's a few more people that I know are flying over. And I was like, I have no control over what you do, what someone else does. But ironically, it's all happening perfectly because I'm just not trying to do anything anymore. And I don't try, I just accept. And like I said earlier about allowing the past to be the past, I just accept everything that's happening to be right, good and bad. And just experience, like when the so-called bad is there, just experience it and be like, well, what can I learn from this? And only recently I got to a point of like, I had no money. I was like, I'm down to my last £100 in my business account. I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And literally when I just sort of admitted that and I just said it and I wasn't scared of it, because before I would have been like, no, you have to say, Max, you're a millionaire. You're a millionaire. You're a millionaire. It's like, that's stop BSing yourself. And when I just sort of admitted that and I was just open with it, and I was like, look, I always find a way. As soon as I said that, 2 clients straight through the door. Well, 3 clients straight through the door. One is just prolonging it. And I was like, what was I worried about? And I was really worried. Like I said, I was really worried. But what was I worried about? The universe has got me. It's got me. And it seems to be the same with you. Like you're leaning into the dark. How can you have that? Because that's a scary thing, to lean into the darkness, to lean into things that are scary naturally. How do you do that, Leanne?
I mean, I'm in this mess at the moment. So whenever I talk about things I'm presently in, it sounds so chaotic, because it is, but this is how I'd express it. So something that I'm curious about is that, like, what leads people to do these things? Because I truly, truly believe that everything is conditioned, like, or suppression.
Right.
I haven't experienced to the depths of that for me to be able to talk on that from a place of experience, you know what I mean? But I have a knowing. So I'm like, okay, what about the people who have experienced it then and have come through it? Like, how do they view those situations? So the reason that I'm comfortable to do it is, one, because I know that any state that I put myself in is a choosing, and I also know how to get myself out of it.
Interesting.
I know like how to, so I'm not scared of it. So say for example, one of the conversations I had the other day was like quite dark, and I could feel whilst I was like, it's only a conversation, you know what I mean? But like whilst I was kind of entering it, and I have actually on, and I wouldn't recommend this to anybody whatsoever. Like, you know what you're capable of, like, you know where you're at. This is only something that I'm just exploring at the moment, but I did on a plant medicine journey intentionally go down that to experience it, to kind of like just to know. And it wasn't nice, like it was really heartbreaking, it was a really hard experience, but I did learn a lot from it, and then I prioritized my health and stuff afterwards. And I don't know if I do that again, but for me, like, the reason that I do it is because I just believe that if we can have more compassion for the whole spectrum and have compassion and understanding, then maybe we can actually do more to support like these people that fall through the cracks.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like me, and I don't know if that's going to be part of my journey in the future, and that's why I'm building awareness on it now. I honestly don't know, but that's how I can do it, because I really believe that with compassion and love for everybody, we can heal a lot. And I think that sometimes the people on the lower end of the spectrum fall through the cracks, but that will also affect our reality, you know. Definitely. So I'm just curious about it, and I'm passionate that I just truly believe that change is available for everyone, no matter what your past looks like.
Definitely, because and that's why in my book I wrote about it, like, manifest a perfect life despite a painful past. And because I don't think that, like, if you look at anyone who is the best of the best at what they do, and an example is Cristiano Ronaldo, just because I watched a video of him the other day, and someone said to him, was Lionel Messi the reason that you're the best? Did he push you? And he just went, no, I'm the best because I believe I'm the best.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm the best because I put the most work in. And he's so sure of it. And he's like, and he's talking to the reporter and he goes, you should believe you are the best reporter. He's like, why not? And whether it's naive or not, like, as long as you're not from a place of ego, you're standing from a place of like self-empowerment. As long as you're not saying like I'm not going, oh, I'm better than Leanne at what I do. It's like, no, not at all. Like, I'm good at being
I'm the
Max.
best at being me.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And
what's wrong with that? It's great.
Exactly. Like, the world needs Leanne Regan. The world needs a Max Hindle. They don't need two of us. They need an individual